Hello and welcome to another drawing session. Sorry for this one being so late. I had a later dinner than I meant to and threw everything off. And I decided it'd be better just to push it a little bit and have a full meal instead of cereal for dinner again on a draw day. I already have my water. So. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna. I said that mainly I wanted to try and just do some background or some perspective drawing today, but I just don't want to. I want I want to do some character art too, and I want to clean up some stuff. I'll still do that, but I want to also work on like this drawing and start some other ideas because I still don't have any speed paints for this year yet, and I want to fix that. So, because this was going to be my first one for this year, but I wanted to do something else too. Honestly, though, I might make this my first drawing of the year because it'd be kind of fun that. Quite. Yeah, might be fun to make this into my first drawing of the year since it's a nice, simple but fun drawing. Yeah. I did get the. Maybe I'll work a little bit on that one too today. But yeah. So I hope everyone's having a good day. It's pretty. It's been an alright day today for me. I'm gonna look up some more drawing ideas for the channel to just give myself more variety on here because it feels like I don't want to fall into any like create like just I don't want to just keep doing the same thing every day. I do want to like add more variety to this. Maybe I'll look more into the mythology stuff and just play around with that a little bit more, but with like current popular trends in mind. Like maybe I'll do like a pale. What is that? There's this new game called Pale World, which is like, what if Pokemon was a lot more violent and you actually attack them to capture them to use them. Oh yeah, and they also have guns. So it's very popular apparently. Like it's hard. It just blew up. I almost was tempted to make today's drawing based on that game, but I thought, nah. I got other projects to work on. I'm not really sure what to do with these eyes because I mean, this is a character in the comic, so I don't want to make her too. I'm worried that these eyes are. I almost started to make just a pattern with just very basic eyes, but it doesn't look right either. I might almost be tempted to drop the whole, or at least part. I don't know. Maybe I'll make them a little bit bigger actually, so that they like maybe there's just a couple eyes instead of a whole. But maybe there's like it starts as one big eye, like right here, and then you have a couple smaller ones on the fringe, like the on the edge of the wings, kind of like a pattern like that. That might be cool. Make this one bigger. Just move my wrist there. Trying to avoid that. You get better lines if you draw with your elbow and your shoulder. I mean, for smaller things, though, sometimes it might just... I don't know why I'm correcting myself on that. I could almost just hear someone argue with me the minute I said that. I'm like, maybe like cat eyes, or like like a predator with like that. Maybe. Mm. Hmm. And maybe they're all just facing in, like inward and down, so it gives this illusion that they're all staring at you. To use to psych people out. This is a close-up, so I can show a little more detail in the eyes, but normally you wouldn't see. do, 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 do. Recently, I tried to watch some of Jujutsu Kaisen, and it got dark really quick, so I decided to take a break and do just go back to some fun nonsense slice of life anime, just to just to take it easy, because it's well done. It's a I can the I mean Jujutsu Kaisen, the animation's great. It's just really dark and really sad. I'm just not in the mood for it right now. Still technically, I'm still in New Year mode, and I'm trying to just trying to hold on to some positivity for just a little bit. like, like anime, give me at least a few months in the beginning of the year to just get pumped, and then you can try and just be depressing and. Yep. Just water today. I mean, the what? I always drink water. I'm kidding. I don't. But today I am, because just because. Oops. How long has it been? Okay, so in like 3 more minutes. I'll do this for 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna do my first drawing of a character in a setting. Oh, that'd be fun for Friday. On Friday, I'm gonna draw dinosaurs. Because I just thought of that, and that would be really fun to just I saw this. I've seen some other people do this, where they do a word prompt, and then they should I do with dinosaurs though? I'll think about it, because it feels like that's. I think someone. Well, I don't think that matters though. Someone else has done it, and I'm not trying to copy them. I just think it's a fun idea. Yeah, maybe I'll add some other spin to it as well. Like, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to first draw them without knowing what they are, and then I'm going to try and not correct myself, but just like look them up and just give a description of them, so that people get some real information about them, so that I can't remember. Yeah, something like that, and maybe even just like I don't know, figure something fun out. Maybe make it like it would take too long to do a a comic for a dinosaur. It'd be fun though. If someone else was with me on stream, it might be possible because talk I could talk through it with them. But I still need to do a collab this year. I'm gonna start looking that up because I do want to have someone else on here. And I don't just hear my voice. Ugh. Okay, let's do the first one. Yeah, perfect timing. And this is at a good spot to take a little break. So now let's do really? Oh, okay. Kind of ordinary, but that's okay. That's kind of the point. Let's see if I can I? No, I can't pull it off. Rats. I was going to try and drag it into my pure ref so I could use it there, but maybe yes, no, yes, no. What? No, I can't. Darn. Oh well, I'll just pause it so that I can. You know what we'll do? We'll do. Too big. Let's do a. Should I cut it into pieces? Yeah. So I'm gonna just do the essential, the very basic shapes first, and then I'm gonna normally I probably honestly would do this in Clip Studio. There's a vast library of just like staircases and like buildings and all that. And even better is that, like, even if I can't find something, I can always go to Blender and just quickly make something. Like if I wanted to make like an interior, I could, that I'm going to be reusing, I could just and I do want to teach myself a little Blender so that I can do that, where I'll just like maybe the antagonist is this guy who's trapped in another dimension, and maybe he's always in like one place. So I'll do a Blender thing for that, where it's like the interior of a library or something that he's in all the time. And also Cole is in like his own personal study that he's in all the time too. So Maybe I'll do one. I'll do a Blender thing for him, so that because the good thing about Blender obviously is that since it's a 3D object, I can spin it and get different angles for the comic. Like sometimes I could draw from one perspective and then, oops, that's already too. I'm going too fast on this perspective already, and this is why it's. But yeah, there's just so much work with writing in comics that I kind of want to just. I do want to just focus on the. More on the. It's too low. I messed everything up. Mainly because I'm rushing this a little bit. But yeah, the point is it's good to have like just something to make things consistent. This one's the first one where you see some of the top. So it's again a little bit more of the top because it's gonna do that same thing where it's stretching like that. I see this is not the most exciting scene, but I'm going to try and make it more interesting with the character. Let's just look through my characters really quick. Do, 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 do. Maybe one of the witches? Not the... Or... Oops. Second. Yeah, I'll do one. Or, yeah, that sounds good. I think. Where's that drawing? Oh, there. Okay. Let's put this character in the. I'm gonna try and redraw her in this setting. Let's see how it goes. So. Okay, let's destroy this. Yeah. She's not super complicated, so. Feeling regret as I'm drawing this. Layers of regret. Why? Why did I tell myself to do this? This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna regret this. Okay, good. It's only been a half hour. I was like, it can't. Oh yeah, she's wearing those kind of boots. I forgot. She's wearing these really high boots. So it actually works perfectly with what I'm trying to do. She's got. Make this a little longer. Oh, here is much longer than that. It goes down. That's why I was confused. Ay, 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 ay. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, she put those clothes on, I forgot. This isn't a great place to start. I kind of I should have chose a more exciting scene, but I guess it kind of points out that Let's do another. It's been long enough for this one. Second. Second. Nope. Well, 1 second. Yeah, this is a good one. This is kind of just a much quicker one to draw because it's just a 4 setting. So I'm gonna just. But it's really nice having something to look at while I'm drawing this, because usually I try and just like improvise while I'm doing my comic. And I should really use reference more for this kind of stuff, because it just makes things so much easier. That's wrong. Here's what I'll do. Yeah. That's what I get for. Well, I was gonna say that's what I get for not having any coffee ready for this, but I shouldn't be drinking coffee on a Wednesday. Fridays, sure, but not Wednesday. Get this dumb like just slice of life anime I watched called Nishijo, and it's like Saturday Night Live but with anime characters essentially, and it's just total randomness, and I can't get the theme song out of my head. And when I say dumb, I mean good dumb. Like you sometimes you want something that's just like you don't have to question. Like some kind of willow. Still doing it. There's 2 people I could actually do in this scene. But I'm going to choose... I haven't drawn her in a while, actually. So, which one should I do? I'll draw the other one. I'll figure something else out for Grace, because this character's just so random and fun to draw. But she's like, cause she's just like this, like she's a woodland nymph kind of character that she's, or like a, and it's unknown if she's good or if she's really dangerous or not, because she appears, the main character is smart enough not to really listen to much of what she says. It's like, because she just was like, oh yeah, I know all the fairy tales. I'm not gonna make the same mistakes as those people. Tricky thing with her that I really want to get down is whoops. I think it's more like, they're kind of like ovals more, aren't they? Yeah, I guess they are. Do 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 do. Like a violin. Draw on top of this because I want to get the strings right. I think they kind of make like an art shape like that, kind of. Oops. Oh, if she's got her head against it, or like her head's more like this then, actually. If she's kind of trying to hold in place while she's floating midair. She's in some like ballerina getup, I think. Maybe I think that's what. Yeah, I like that idea. It's just like something really simple and strange to see in the middle of the of some woods that look very old. I already like this drawing better than the other one, which is weird because I like that character better, but this is just a better idea. She's got this mask on. Might make it actually kind of like this kind of mask. Actually, it would kind of be cool if it was Like some long hair. Thin frame, kind of just, well, like I said, ballerina kind of build, but like a elongated like fantasy creature kind of form. What I did here. She's got her. I almost flipped her. I was like, I'm scared. And it's terrifying. No, I'm kidding. It's okay. It's not It's not that bad. Flipping something can show you all the mistakes you make sometimes. It's just a tip. You can actually do it with traditional as well. I used to carry a mirror with me, so a small mirror, so I could hold it up to my drawings after I did the initial sketch lightly and see if it looks okay. And then as I went along, I would just like do it in stages. And it worked pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say for me anyway, it did. I like this better. Just a much more simpler design for her because she's only shows up a few times, and I don't need her to be like super complicated. Because the other idea was putting Grace in this picture and then having like some kind of like giant creature in the background she's watching. But I think this works better for the time we have. If I can find a drawing with the better background for Grace, I might do one, but. Not here. Not like that. She's just floating midair. That's the kind of the point. I want to make her look like she's just. She's got these little. I don't know. Just trying to think of a fun pattern, like maybe like these sparkles or something. Yeah, she's supposed to look very out of place in this setting. And at the same time, she glides through it because she's been there forever. So climb trees really fast when she wants to, and even likes to mess with humans by pretending to be scarier creatures. Like I was thinking in the story, like she tries to mess with June by like pretending to be this boogeyman kind of monster on a dark trail while she's on another trail or something, and she's trying to make her think that like one trail is more safe than the other, and June's just like, no, they're both dangerous trails. It's like, you think this is my first time in the woods? It's like, and she goes right towards her. So they aren't stinky lines; those are just wind lines. Like she's moving through this. Like maybe it's like maybe I'm gonna make it like a foggy. Add in a fog to this forest. Light. Because in this one it's daytime and it's really bright, but I'm going to make it look much more populated with trees and much more difficult to navigate. Oops, I'm in the chat in a little while. Hold on. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Yeah. Just redrawing some old character designs in background, using a random generator for the backgrounds. So that's what that's the main purpose of this drawing exercise, was to originally it was just going to be that, but I thought about it and I'm like, do people really want to just like watch me fumble with trying to get better at drawing backgrounds by itself? Like, that sounds kind of boring. Like, what? It seems more fun to just add a little more. Maybe, since this is just going to be black and white, it'd be fun to do just like the silhouettes of like wolves or something in the background that she's like trying to distract the traveler from seeing, like just these like wolves darting everywhere and some Since I'm going to keep everything black and white with like shades of gray, I'm going to do some light work to make the branches, the trunks of the trees stand out a little more. I used to do this all the time, go into the woods and just draw trees. It's really fun. Definitely recommend going to like a park and like just check out. Sometimes just drawing wildlife is a good way of just getting better at drawing form. Just make sure that you have someone to critique your work with, because it was good to draw on a daily basis anyway. But if I had someone to look it over, that probably would have been better. See what the next setting. No, 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 definitely no, no. That one's cool too. This one would have been better for this drawing, actually. I'm gonna actually have to open another window and start this again, because that's such a nice picture. I want to use it for something else. Ugh. It's like, oh, that would be so cool. Oh, I wish I could. Actually, I can. It's called Pinterest. And get some. In Last Airbender, the creators went to Iceland, and so I think for one of these that would be kind of cool, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm thinking of Iceland. No, I mean Greenland. Maybe. No, some of this is really cool. These landscapes are crazy, but they're too far away is the problem. Like, these would make for some really cool like establishing shots. Some of these, because there's like these bluffs that just like go up into this peak that has a flat top at the that looks like a castle could be on top of it or something. Or there's just waterfalls that just form interesting shapes. I swear they said there was something really unique. Is that what I'm thinking of? No. So I got a better idea. Or just nature. That doesn't help much. Maybe just ISO nature. See if that does. Same pictures. Oh, that might be what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm just looking for a very specific thing. There's certain areas with I think there's a proof of it. Yeah, there's. Ooh, yeah. Actually, this would be cool for I know exactly who to use these for. Yeah, this is the one of this image I'm looking at now is an example of what I was thinking of, where there's these lava flows where you can just walk right up to them, which I don't know if I'd want to, but it looks. I mean, if someone was with me, maybe I could just try. Be like, hey, you go first. I'll follow. Let's see. Yeah, that's a cool picture. A thunderstorm forming out of the ashes from a volcano erupting. Looks crazy. 1 second. Just gotta find a good picture from one of these. I guess this is. It seems like either. It's funny how like the photography is either like right up next to the thing or miles away, hundreds of miles. Let's see. This is a good one. Although this might just be like the same thing as my other one because I haven't drawn this guy in a while either. So. I guess it'd be kind of cool to end on him. Or maybe I'll have time for one more. I just like how lava has this cool, like, it's constantly partially drying. I mean, not drying, it's hardening on top. So you get these really cool, like, ridges of the flow of the lava. Yeah. It's magma underground. I forgot. I believe that's how. Yeah, I think that's it. Oops. It's gonna be this Dragon Knight character. I'm gonna open a picture of him so I can. Man, it's been a while since I've drawn it. This is an older one. This is probably one of my one of the. I mean, there was good ones back then, but this is one of the ones earlier on in this channel that where I started to feel like I was getting better. I guess there's that guy too. Thunder Knight was pretty cool. But this guy was a little cooler because he was before that. Yeah, Dragon Warrior. This guy, which actually looks kind of like Richard Steele's song a little bit. Almost like I had a thought on something I was going to do with him. Part like the helmet's like shaped in the it's like a motorcycle helmet almost. Does wear the same coat as Richard Steele's song, so coincidence maybe. I'm not telling. Oh, he did have a sword. I thought. Oh, that was the other guy. The other guy had the guy running across the field had the axe. Which actually, I wanted to do a sword anyway. I didn't want to. That seems wrong. Maybe if I... Oops. I said... There. Eh? Okay. I didn't. Oh, I did say copy. Oh well. Well, this way it's actually a way for me to see if it looks better where it is or where I'm going to put it. I guess so. That works out, I suppose. Yep. No, stop it. He's just landing right in the lava. I'm gonna play around with this. Oops. I think actually more like he's landing in lava. It'd be kind of cool if he was more like this, kind of just like lunging his arms out. Yeah. Maybe they're more thin so you can see through them almost. Nice. Yeah, these. Whoops. These are much crazier. These are more like this. Oops. Oops. Okay. Second oops was because I realized I hadn't been looking at the chat for a while, and I was like, oh no. I guess with him it's kind of hard because a lot of him is hidden by, like in this one I'm actually like showing more of his body than I did in that one, even though he still has parts of him in the lava. Due to the perspective of the other one, you're not seeing as much of him. So plus I can draw better than I did back then. So this is still a good drawing though, I think. It's just I could see areas that I might not have chosen to do right these days, because either they're like they're a little busy, or they just don't fit. How are we doing on time? Okay, yeah, it's been. I guess this is a good place to call it, actually. Well, not just because it's already like we're getting close, or I'll call it soon. I'll say, because I do want to clean up a little bit more, but obviously the not doing this in color is what is doing it a huge disservice, because like it is more like this in that drawing, in that landscape for this one, where it's just like really Honestly, I might even just do just for fun. Just like add in. Oops. What? Why? Yeah. Make it more of just a red background to start with because that it's going to be more of like a monochromatic, like shades of red and, and orange because that's pretty much the landscape's going to be so bright that like that's all you'll see. Oh, yeah, he's got ridges on his. Oops. Kind of changed the mask a little bit. That's okay. If anything, I think it's a little better because it's it looks like more like a helmet. Oops. Wait, why? Oh, there. I'm like, why is there a random hand? I forgot that was from another layer. Yeah, I like this. It's like this like dramatic scene of this guy just popping out of the sky and landing right in front of the main characters. Kind of cool. Dragon wings are from the draw. Probably because they I mean, they're just totally fantasy based. They don't necessarily look like they should work, but they do. Redrawing this guy's really fun. I might actually make this my next one of my next drawings. Actually, this would be a fun one. Kind of. I love how this brush does this, where it makes these like huge like swaths of color, or in this case just black. So it saves me time and it looks cool. Oops. So when you mess up, in which case, no, it didn't. Oops. Forgot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Just do a little bit more. I'm going to make this till an hour and a half, and then I'll call it. I'm going to add more colors, but for now this is... I am going to try and limit the palette as much as I can, because this is kind of... I kind of really like this sticking to just... I'll do one more thing and then... Woo, look at that! Really bright. Woo! I'm going to go back to my brush. Back to my brush. Well, first this. This round, make that look cooler. Yeah. did kind of splat down in the water, so I do want to make it look like he disrupted it. In the water, the lava. Yeah. Originally, I had eyes in there. I had like slits for pupils, but I think it actually looks scarier almost without. So I'm gonna keep it without. Hey, look at that is. It's funny when I see people try and describe like when they see like manga or something with using using vivid colors like this, and they're trying to explain it, and I'm just like, yeah, it's just a add glow layer, which is an effect you get, and I mean, I agree. Clearly, I agree. It's awesome. So I'm not done. I'm not downplaying or saying that they're dumb for not knowing the name of it. I'm saying, yeah, it's super cool. Just gonna like get these rocks kind of maybe I'll go over them one more time with something else to like give them a texture, but for now I'm just gonna fill them in with black, and then maybe even put like make the rock in the background taller so that it makes this eruption look more impressive. Yep. Huh? Huh? What? Oh, right. There. It's like the edge of the lava being lit up by the fire. I mean, by the edge of the like bank around the lava where it's not as affected. Oops. But still very hot from being right near it. It's funny how this has like such a weird shape to it, but it just makes these really nice lines. I just really like them. Nah, balled up's better. Oops, I went too bright in that area. I should put some black right here. Yeah. So that his form is I don't want his silhouette disappearing into the lava. So there, that's better. All right, I think this is a cool place to stop or call it a day, because I didn't know I'd get to draw. I kind of wanted. I played with the ideal earlier today when I was trying to think of something to add to this of redrawing some old art, but even earlier when it's like I was toying with the ideal of going back to like much older art, and I was like, I don't know about that, because I do have a DeviantArt account, and I was like, do I want to take art from there? And I looked at it, and it's like only a few drawings that are even drawings, so I was like, nah. And I think this was a better choice. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll be back on again Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and just so look forward to that, and please subscribe to future videos so that you can stay up to date. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon in another video. So thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your week. Let's see. I'm just gonna doodle till the end, and now it's